देवा माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा।
जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा।
माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा।
एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी
एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी।
माथे सिंदूर सोही मूसकी सवारी
माथे सिंदूर सोहे मूसकी सवारी।
अनधन को आँख देख गोधिन को काया अंधन को आँख देख गोधिन को काया माजन को पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया माजन को पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया। जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश देवा माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा। पान चढ़े फूल चढ़े और चढ़े मेवा पान चढ़े फूल चढ़े और चढ़े मेवा लदवन को भोग लगे संत करे सेवा लदवन को भोग लगे संत करे सेवा। रिद्धि सिद्धि सात सोहि कार्तिकेय भ्राता रिद्धि सिद्धि सात सोहि कार्तिकेय भ्राता दीन जानि शरण राखी सुफल की जय सेवा दीन जानि शरण राखी सुफल की जय सेवा। जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश देवा माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा माता जानकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा।
श्री नवदुर्गा देवी माता की जय। गणपति स्वामी की जय। As we recall, Devi Puja is incomplete without Kal Bhairav Devata. And in recognition of him and the very important part he takes in Devi Puja, we'll recite the Shri Kal Bhairav Ashtakam to welcome his presence, to invoke his being, and to help protect us at all times. देवराज सेव्यमान पावनंध्रि पंकजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमन्दिशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भानुकोटिभास्वरं भवाप्तितारकं परं नीलकण्ठमीप्सितार्थदायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमम्बुजाक्षमक्षस्थूलमक्षरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। शूलतङ्कपाशदन्दपाणिमादिकारणं श्यामकायमादिदैव्यमक्षरं निरामयं भीमविक्रमं प्रभु विचित्रताण्डवप्रियं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भुक्तिमुक्ति मुक्तिदायकं प्रशस्तचारुविग्रहं भक्तवत्सलं स्थितं समस्तलोकविग्रहं विनिक्वनं हेमहिम किङ्किनीलसत्कटिं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। धर्मसेतुपालकं त्वधर्ममार्गनाशकं कर्मपाशमोचकं सुशर्मदायकं विभुं स्वर्णवर्णशेषपाशोभिताङ्गमण्डलं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। रत्नपादुका प्रभाविरामपादयुग्मकं नित्यमद्वितीयदिष्टदैवतं निरञ्जनं मृत्युदर्पनाशनं करालिद्रंष्टमोक्षणं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। दृष्टपातनष्टपापजालमुग्रशासनम् अष्टसिद्धिदायकं कपालमालिकन्धरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भूतसङ्घनायकं विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गकोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति मे मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं शोकमोहदैत्यलोककोपतापनाशनं ते प्रयान्ति कालभैरवान्द्रिसन्निधिं ध्रुवं ते प्रयान्ति कालभैरवान्द्रिसन्निधिं ध्रुवम्। इति श्रीमच्छङ्कराचार्यविरचितं कालभैरवाष्टकं सम्पूर्णम्।
Prem se bole Jagadamba Devi Maya ki jai. Quite appropriately, having invoked the presence of Kal Bhairav Devta, we now stand as we invite the presence of the Divine Mother into our hearts, into our minds, the second most auspicious night of this Chait Navraatri. As you gaze at her form, let us invoke her presence within us. Swagatam Maya, Swagatam.
Swagatam Maya, Swagatam Maya, Swagatam Maya, Swagatam Maya, Swagatam tu Swagatam Sharanagatam Maya, Swagatam tu Swagatam Sharanagatam Maya, Swagatam Maya, Swagatam Maya, Swagatam Maya, Swagatam Maya, Swagatam Maya, Swagatam Maya.
Hari
सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणे नमोऽस्तुते शरणागते दीनार्थ परित्राणपरायणे सर्व अर्थ हरे देवी नारायणे नमोऽस्तुते सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्ति समन्विते भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गा देवी नमोस्तुते दुर्गा देवी नमोस्तुते दुर्गा देवी नमोस्तुते
हरि ओम आगच्छति विधिवशति जोरसी जगत्पते म्याग्र्या पूजनं गृहानस्रश्मि श्री जगदम्बादेवी मयाभ्यो नमो नमः आवाहयामि स्थापयामि ध्यायामि पूजयामि नमो नमः बोलिए ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे प्रेम से बोलिए जगदम्बा देवी मैया की जय। Hey everyone.
जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया 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 महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया तेरी दया से जीते हैं मैया तेरे भरोसे चलते हैं नैया तेरी दया से जीते हैं मैया तेरे भरोसे चलती है नैया सबके घर घर में है दीवाली जगदम्बे मैया सबकी घर घर में है दीवाली जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया दुखियों के घर में सुख बरसा दे अंधियारी घर में दिया जला दे दुखियों के घर से सुख बरसा दे अंधियारी घर में दिया जला दे सबकी मितारे रात खाली जगदम्बे मैया सबकी मितारे रात खाली जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया चरणों में बैठे आस लगाए, विनती हमारी खाली न जाए। ले लो ये आरती की थाली जगदम्बे मैया, ले लो ये आरती की थाली जगदम्बे मैया। महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया, महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली ओ जगदम्बे मैया। जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया, जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया, जग की रखवाले करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया।
दुर्गे मैया हमारी दुर्गे मैया,
दुर्गे मैया, दुर्गे मैया हमारे दुर्गे मैया,
दुर्गे मैया, दुर्गे मैया हमारी दुर्गे मैया,
दुर्गे मैया, दुर्गे मैया हमारे दुर्गे मैया।
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया।
मंगल करनी चिंता हरनी ओ दुर्गे मैया,
मंगल करनी चिंता हरनी ओ दुर्गे मैया,
मंगल करनी चिंता हरनी ओ दुर्गे मैया,
मंगल करनी चिंता हरनी ओ दुर्गे मैया।
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया।
दीन दयालु परम कृपालु ओ दुर्गे मैया,
दीन दयालु परम कृपालु ओ दुर्गे मैया,
दीन दयालु परम कृपालु ओ दुर्गे मैया,
दीन दयालु परम कृपालु ओ दुर्गे मैया।
भक्तों के दुर्गे मैया,
भक्तों के दुर्गे मैया,
प्यारी प्यारी मैया,
प्यारी प्यारी मैया,
प्यारी प्यारी मैया,
प्यारी प्यारी मैया।
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया।
दुर्गे मैया, दुर्गे मैया हमारी दुर्गे मैया,
दुर्गे मैया, दुर्गे मैया हमारे दुर्गे मैया,
दुर्गे मैया, दुर्गे मैया हमारी दुर्गे मैया,
दुर्गे मैया, दुर्गे मैया हमारे दुर्गे मैया।
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया।
मंगल करनी चिंता हरनी ओ दुर्गे मैया,
मंगल करनी चिंता हरनी ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया,
बाल पुकारे तुमको मैया ओ दुर्गे मैया।
दीन दयालु परम कृपालु ओ दुर्गे मैया,
दीन दयालु परम कृपालु ओ दुर्गे मैया,
भक्तों के दुर्गे मैया,
भक्तों के दुर्गे मैया,
प्यारी प्यारी मैया,
प्यारी प्यारी मैया।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री नव दुर्गा देवी मैया की जय. Today I'll just read a little bit from Devi Mahatam, from the 2nd chapter, to give you a thought that I had this morning as to what this particular section means, at least what it means to me. We are familiar of about Durga Maya. We are familiar about the katha from the Devi Mahatam, from which she took form. And just to remind you, I'll just read a little part of it. There issued forth a great light from the face of Vishnu Bhagwan, who is full of intense anger, and from that of Brahma and Shivji too, from the bodies of Indra and other devatas, also sprang forth a very great light, and all this light united together. So as I read this, I want you to close your eyes and think and see that picture in your mind. The light coming from Shivji Bhagwan, the light coming from Brahmaji, from Indra Devata and the other devatas, and just see this light focusing in one place. The devatas saw there a concentration of light like a mountain blazing excessively, pervading all the quarters with its flames, and then that unique light produced from the bodies of all of the devas, pervading the 3 worlds with its luster, combined into one and became a female form. And once again we picture that form coming into our mind, emanating from that light and stepping forward. By that which was Shivji's light, her face came into being. By Yama's light, her hair. By Vishnu Bhagwan's light, her arms. By Chandra Bhagwan's light, her chest. By Indra's light, her waist. By Varun's light, her shanks and thighs. And by the earth's light, her hips. As I move down, picture it in your mind. By Brahmaji's light, her feet came into being. By Surya's light, her toes. By Vasu's light, her fingers. By Kubera's light, her nose. By Prajapati's light, her teeth came into being, and similarly by Agni's light, her 3 eyes were formed. The light of the 2 Sandhyas became her eyebrows. The light of Vayu, her ears. The manifestation of the lights of all the devatas too contributed to the being of the auspicious Devi. Then, looking at her, who had come into being from the assembled lights of all the devas, the immortals who were oppressed by Mahishasur experienced joy. The bearer of the Pinak, Shivji, drawing forth a trident from his own trident, presented it to her. Vishnu Bhagwan bringing forth a discus out of his own discus. Varun Devata gave her a conch. Agni a spear. Marut gave her a bow, as well as 2 quivers full of arrows. Indra, lord of the Devatas, brought forth a thunderbolt and a bell from that of his elephant Airavat. Yam gave her a staff. Varun, the lord of waters, a noose. Brahmaji, a string of beads, and a water pot. Surya bestowed his own rays on all the pores of her skin, and Kal gave a spotless sword and shield. One by one, all of the devatas presented to Mataji all of the different weapons. And I thought about it this morning. There's so many different meanings that comes out of this episode from the Devi Mahatam. And there's so many meanings that will come to you as you sit to do your puja, as you sit to do your meditation. But this was a thought that came to me. That in the midst of all of the negativities that existed, the devatas concentrated their energies and focused it into the divine form of the Divine Mother. And we think about ourselves when we face difficulties and negativities. What do? We have the experiences, we have the tools all around us, whether from friends, the pundit, the guru, siblings, mother, father, whatever. All of those facilities are open to us, but quite often we become so overwhelmed that we forget that we can harness all of that experience and strength from around us. And instead we want to go it alone. And we become so overwhelmed, as I said, that everything then takes us over and we feel that we are lost. We have no hope. We feel that everything that I do is pointless. And everything that I try to achieve is without success. And the Katha to me tells me, in one aspect, that in times of negativity, in times of stress, and in times of problems, we sit and we remember the vision that I asked you to take with you in your mind as I recited it. That we close our eyes and we see from all angles energy coming to us. And when it is said to us, we should sit and collect our thoughts before we act in a way that is hasty or unwarranted or inappropriate. This Katha exemplifies it. Before she takes off to destroy the Asuras, she concentrates all of the energy and focuses everything coming from all quarters, so that that force, when she comes forward, will be one of concentration, of focus, of purpose, and of a backing of all positivity around. And when we feel hopeless, and when we feel that there is no alternative for us but to become overwhelmed, I ask that we sit and we remember this picture in our minds as we have done today. The reason for it is that we have around us, as we have recognized today, the ability to draw on so much support from around us. We just have to ask sometimes. But I don't like to ask. I don't want to ask anyone. I don't want to share my problems with anybody. And that is a real thing, and that is sometimes very meritorious. That is a good thing, because you can't tell, as old people will say, Aisan Taisan, all of your troubles and worries. They will not deal with it properly. Those of us who got married would remember the marriage vows. Don't go and discuss your problems with everybody, any and anybody, unworthy people, because they will take those problems and throw it back into your face on another occasion. But when we have available to us our gurus, our pandit, our elders who are there for us and who have proven themselves to be there for us, whether mother, father, members of the family who have stood up and stood strong for dharma. When we know that we could come to the mandir and learn about Durga Mata's energy, as we talked about it yesterday, to lift us out of the doldrums and to bring us forth in a way that would make us even better than we were before. That is where our energy comes from. That is where our thoughts come from. That is where our reinforcements come from. That is where we get to learn to consolidate our mind and our body and our energy to focus on that which is positive. When we see her drawing the energies from each of the devatas, think about it. Do you think Devi Maya needed the energies from all of the devatas. Some would say she wanted to make the male folk feel important. Others would say she wanted to ensure that they felt a sense of participation. Mataji didn't need anybody. She didn't need anyone to give her anything. But by coming together in that symbolic act of togetherness, she shows to us that we are not alone and that we should never feel that we alone need to fight battles. Because we are not alone to fight battles. And when we feel alone to fight battles, do as we've done today, come and sit here and say, Mataji, I feel alone. I feel like I have nobody with me. I feel like I have nobody to talk to. I feel like I have no one who understands me. I feel like I'm in a stressful position and stressful situation, and nobody knows how to help me. I don't know how to help myself. And then we think about the second chapter of the Devi Mahatma and remember the picture. That is why I asked you to think about that picture of her getting the light from Brahmaji, Shivji, Bhagwan, Indra Devata, all around them, all around her, and getting the weapons all around, because we, as I have been saying on many Sundays, we here are a family, the Mandir family. We are here for each other. I know that if any day I call upon any member of the Mandir, I say, I need so and so, they will willingly come forward because we are family. And if you call out and say, I need something, I know that the Mandir will do its best to make sure that you are provided for and that you are not alone. And many people, you know, in this age of the virtual and virtuality and virtual reality, recognize that that is not reality. This is reality. And I know it is convenient, and I mean nothing for those who are sitting at home looking on, because I know that there's some reason why you're not able to be here to join in the energy that we create on a nightly basis. That energy and vibration continues on a daily basis during this Navraatri period. When we recite all the stotras, all the bhajans, all the mantras, we can hear it on Facebook and YouTube, but we feel it when we are here. And when we come and we feel that we're in the middle of our family, our Mandir family, there are people around us to support us, we know that we are not alone. And even though we may be looking on at home alone, I invite each and every one of you, come, sit here with us. Feel the presence of a family of children of God praying to our Divine Mother and feeling that love exuding throughout all of us, permeating each aspect of us, and filling us with love and energy and consciousness. That is a feeling that you have to experience. That is a feeling that you have to be here to see and to feel and to know. And when we pray and we make offerings to her, mantras are being recited. You come up and you touch her. You make your offering to her. That is the divine Shakti coming from all of the devatas, as has been taught. She is a consolidation, an amalgamation of all things that are good. And when we come here, we see her. When we come up to her and we bow to her, we feel her. And if we haven't felt her yet, trust me, you are here, you will feel her come. You will feel her presence. And I tell you things, I always tell you, I tell you things that I myself have experienced. I don't share something that just comes out of somewhere else. I know when I'm saying things to you, these are things that I have appreciated myself. And so when I come here and I see all of you praying as hard, as much, and as with love as you do, I feel and feed off your energy as you will feed off mine. And on special days like today, by your birthday, best place to be. Best place to be with your Dulahin and your son and your daughter probably looking on. The family being here together with you. To do what? To give praise to Mataji, to saying, you have given me this life. You have given me another year. I have more to look forward to. God's blessings to you and your family, and to each and every one of you who comes up every day to make your offering, to pray to Bhagwan, to Devi Maya, to say, be with me and bless me always. Let me feel your presence. I promised you I will be short tonight. My topic, therefore, was meant to just be a consolidation. It was meant for us to understand when we come here, what is the benefit? More than just attending, more than just hearing the beautiful voices of Neela and Indira, Vasudha and the others, the tabla players, all of the others who are here, more than just listening to the prayers from Panditji, is that we get an opportunity to tap into each one of us who is here, into that continuous energy that is flowing amongst all of us. So it is an energizing experience. It is a fulfilling experience. It is a positive experience. And you get the full benefit of your Navraatri fast by being amongst like-minded people who love God in the same way, who love God with the same fervor. And you get touched by just being on these holy grounds. So may God bless each and every one of you. May God keep you safe at all times. May God keep you focused on what is important. And when you feel stressed, sit and think of her, collecting all the forces and Shaktis from all around her. And before you act, before you take any steps, remember, fill yourself with positivity first, and then step forward. Prem se bolo Shri Navadurga Devi Maya ki Jai. Panditji.
Sabgoi Sitaram, again, it is so wonderful to see so many of you here this evening, and as Pandji has intimated, our brother Darren celebrates a very special milestone this evening. It's not just any birthday, he celebrates 50 years this year. And so we extend very wonderful greetings to him and family. And at this juncture, while the group engages in kirtan, I'd invite you all now to come up as individuals, as families, to make your offering and to perform your puja.
We join in the Durga Chalisa. Jai Shri Durga Ambika Jagat Palini Maa Tumharo Chalisa Raju Ki Jai Mohi Sana Namo Namo Durge Sukha Karni Namo Namo Ambe Dukha Harini Nirankar hai Jyoti Tumhari Teen Hulok Bhaili Ujiyari Chandalalat Mukh Mahavishala Netra Lal Brikuti Vikarala Rupa Mat Ko Vadhika Suhavi Darsha Karat Jan Ati Sukha Pave Jai Ambe Jagadambe Maya
पूर्णा हुई जगपाला, तुम हो आदि सुंदरी बाला।
प्रलय काल सब नाशनहारी, तुम गौरी
शिव शंकर प्यारी,
शिव योगी तुम्हारे गुण गावे, ब्रह्मा विष्णु तुम्हें नित ध्यावे। जय अम्बे।
ओ मैया जगदम्बे, मैया जय अम्बे, जगदम्बे।
रूप सरस्वती का तुम धारा, सुबुद्धि ऋषि मुनि न उबारा। धरो रूप नरसिंह का अम्मा, प्रगट भई देखी कम्मा।
रक्षा कर प्रहलाद बचायो, हिरण्याकश को स्वर्ग बधायो। लक्ष्मी रूप धरो जग माही, श्री नारायण अंग समाही।
जय अम्बे।
ओ मैया जगदम्बे, मैया जय अम्बे।
जगदम्बे। क्षीर सिंधु में करत विलासा, दया सिंधु दीजे मन आसा। हिंगलाज में तुम ही भवानी, महिमा अमित न जात बखानी। मातंगी धूमावती माता, भुवनेश्वरी बगला सुखदाता। श्री भैरव तारा जगतारण, छिंद भाल भव दुख निवारणी।
जय अम्बे जगदम्बे, मैया जय अम्बे।
जगदम्बे। हे हरि वाहन सोहे भवानी, लांगुर वीर चलत अगवानी।
घर में खप्पर खरग विराजे, जाको देख
काले दरबाजे। सोहे और हस्त त्रिशूला, चाटे उठत शत्रु ही अशूला। नगर कोटि में तुम ही विराजत, दीन लोक में डंका बाजत।
जय अम्बे जगदम्बे, मैया जय अम्बे।
जगदम्बे। शुंभ
निशुंभ दानव तुम मारे, रक्त बीज संखन संहारी। महिषासुर विपति अभिमानी, जहि अगवाड़ मही अतुलानी। रूप करा काली को धारा, सेन सहित तुम
तेहि संहारा।
बड़ी गाढ़
संतन पर जब जब, भई साही मातु तुम तब तब। जय अम्बे।
जगदम्बे, मैया जय अम्बे। हो मैया जगदम्बे।
अमरपुरी अरमा सब लोका, तब महिमा सब कहे अशोका। ज्वाला में है ज्योति तुम्हारी, तुम ही सदा पूजत नर नारी। प्रेम भक्ति से जो जस गावे, दुख दारिद्र निकट नहीं आवे। ध्यावे तुम्हें जो नर मन लाई, जन्म मरण ता सो छुट जाई। जय अम्बे।
ओ मैया जगदम्बे, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
योगी सुर मुनि कहत पुकारी, योग न होई बिन शक्ति तुम्हारी। शंकर आचारज तप कीनो, काम क्रोध जीते सब लीनो। निस दिन ध्यान धरत शंकर को, काहू काल नहीं सुमिरो तुमको, शक्ति रूप को मर्म न पायो, शक्ति गई तब मन पछतायो। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। शरणागत हुई कीर्ति बखानी, जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी। भये प्रसन्न आदि जगदम्बा, दई शक्ति नहीं कीन विलम्बा। भोको मात कष्ट अति घेरो, तुम बिन कौन हरे दुख मेरो। आशा तृष्णा निपत सतावे, रिपु मूरख मोहि अति दर पावे। जय अम्बे
मैया जगदम्बे मैया जय अम्बे
जगदम्बे। शत्रुनाश की जय महारानी, सुमिरो एक चित तुम ही भवानी। करो कृपा है मातु दयाला, रिद्धि सिद्धि दे करहु निहाला। जब लग जियो दया फल पाऊं, तुम्हारो यश में सदा सुनाऊं। दुर्गा चालीसा जो गावे, सब सुख भोग परम पद पावे। देवी दास शरणा निज जानी, करहु कृपा जगदम्ब भवानी। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री नव दुर्गा देवी मैया की जय।
जय अम्बे मातु भवानी। जय अम्बे
जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी। जय अम्बे जगद उद्धारिणी जय अम्बे।
जगद उद्धारिणी जय अम्बे।
जगद उद्धारिणी जय अम्बे।
लोक संहारिणी जय अम्बे।
लोक संहारिणी जय अम्बे।
जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु
दुर्गति हारिणी जय अम्बे
दुर्गति हारिणी जय अम्बे
दुर्गति हारिणी जय अम्बे
पाप विमोचनी जय अम्बे
पाप विमोचनी जय अम्बे जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
जगद उधारिणी जय अम्बे
जगद उधारिणी जय अम्बे
जगद उधारिणी जय अम्बे
जगद उधारिणी जय अम्बे
लोक संहारिणी जय अम्बे
लोक संहारिणी जय अम्बे
जय अम्बे
जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
जय अम्बे जय अम्बे मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
मातु भवानी जय अम्बे
प्रेम से बोलो श्री अम्बा देवी मैया की जय 108 names दुर्गा स्तोत्र शतनाम स्तोत्रम ईश्वर उवाच शतनाम प्रवक्ष्यामि ऋणुरश्व कमलारणे यस्य प्रसाद मात्रेण दुर्गा प्रीता भवेत् सतिः सती साध विभव प्रीता भवानी भवमोचिनी आर्य दुर्गा जयाचार्या त्रिनेत्रशूलधारिणी पिनाकधारिणी चित्रा चंद्रघंटा महातपः मनोबुद्धिरहंकार चितरूपा चिताचिति सर्वमंत्रमयी सत्ता सत्यानंद स्वरूपिणी अनंता भावनी भाव्या भव्या भव्या सदा गति शांभवी देव माता च चिंतरत्न प्रिया सदा सर्वविद्या दक्ष कन्या दक्ष यज्ञ विनाशनी अपर्णानेक वर्णा च पातला पातलावती पत्तांबर परीक्षा कलमंजीर रंजिनी अमेय विक्रमा क्रूरा सुंदरी सुर सुंदरी वन दुर्गा च मातंगी मतंग मुनि पूजिता ब्राह्मी माहेश्वरी चैन्द्री कौमारी वैष्णवी तथा चामुंडा चैव वाराही लक्ष्मीश्च पुरुषाकृति विमलोत्कर्षणी ज्ञाना क्रिया नित्या च बुद्धिदा बहुला बहुल प्रेमा सर्ववाहन वाहना निशुंभ शुंभ हननी महिषासुरमार्दिनी मधुकैत बहंत्री च चंदमुंड विनाशिनी सर्वसूरविनाशा च सर्वदानवघातिनी सर्वशस्त्रमयी सत्या सर्वशस्त्रधारिणी तथा अनेकशस्त्रहस्ता च अनेकास्त्रस्य धारिणी कुमारी चैककन्या च कैशोरी युवती यतिः अप्रौधा चैव प्रौधा च वृद्धमाता बलप्रदा महोदरी मुक्तकेशी घोररूपा महाबला अग्निज्वाला रौद्रमुखी कालरात्रिस्तपस्विनी नारायणी नारायणी भद्रकाली विष्णुमाया जलोदरी शिवदूती कराली च अनंता परमेश्वरी कात्यायनी च सावित्री प्रत्यक्ष ब्रह्मवादिनी यं ब्रह्मा य इदं प्रपथे नित्यं दुर्गा नाम शताष्टकं नासाद्यं विद्यते देवी त्रिषु लोकेषु पार्वती धनं धान्यं सुतं जायं हयं हस्तिनमेव च चतुर्वर्ग तथा चान्ते लभेन्मुक्ति च शाश्वती कुमारी पूजयित्वा तु ध्यात्वा देवी सुरेश्वरी पूजयेत् परया भक्त्या पठे नाम शताष्टकम् तस्य सिद्धिर्भवे देवी सर्वसूरवरैरपि राजानो दासतां यान्ति राजश्रियमवाप्नुयात् गोरचनालक्तकुकुङ्कुमेन सिन्दूरकर्पूरमधुत्रयेण विलिख्ययन्त्रं विधिन विधिज्ञो भवेत् सदा धारयते पुरारी भौमावास्या निशारमाग्रे चन्द्रे शतभीषां गते विलिख्या प्रपठे स्तोत्रं स भवेत् सम्पदां पदम् इति विश्वसार तंत्रोक्त दुर्गा स्तोत्र शतनाम स्तोत्रम समाप्तम्। ओम प्रेम से बोल श्री नव दुर्गा देवी मैया की जय।
दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे
Hari Om Tat Sat. Very nice.
मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण माँ, मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण, मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण माँ, मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण। सारे राग विराग हुए अब,
सारे राग विराग हुए अब,
मोह सारे त्याग हुए अब,
मोह सारे त्याग हुए अब,
एक यही मेरा वंदन,
मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण, मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण।
अविरत रहा भटकता अब तक,
अविरत रहा भटकता अब तक,
भटकूं और अभी मैं कब तक,
भटकूं
और अभी मैं कब तक, पालूं केवल तुझको ही माँ,
पालूं केवल तुझको हे माँ,
एक यही मेरी है लगन,
मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण, मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण।
तेरे चरणों पर हो अर्पण,
तेरे चरणों पर हो अर्पण,
मेरे जीवन के गुण अवगुण,
मेरे जीवन के गुण अवगुण,
सारी व्यथाएं दूर करो माँ, सारी व्यथाएं
दूर करो माँ,
हो कुसुमित मेरा नंदन,
मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण, मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण।
सारे राग विराग हुए अब,
सारे राग
विराग हुए अब, मोह सारे त्याग हुए अब, मोह सारे
त्याग हुए अब,
एक यही मेरा वंदन,
मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण, मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण।
जय जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ, जय 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 जय माँ, जय माँ, जय जय माँ।
मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण, I've surrendered my life unto you, Mataji. And All my desires I've laid by your feet. And everything that I felt that I was attached to, moho tyaga, all my moha, all my attachments have been released. How? By surrendering to you. It's a wonderful word. I will talk about that another night because I love that word now. Today, we will continue with our meditation. As we've done before, we'll do it through the song. I like this song, so I share it with you. I picture myself entering into her home, into her bhavan. And I picture myself lighting the diya. Jot jage mere paap bhage, my paap, my sins bhage, they're all destroyed and removed. How? By the lighting of that diya. And as we come here today and tonight, the oil that we put into that diya that we are lighting are all our desires and all our thoughts. And we burn all those negativities in that light. And so for us now to proceed, I ask you to focus. Now I realize, only just now, that I'm blocking half of you. So I would ask those of us who are looking, who are in control of the cameras, to put Devi Maya's murti so that they can focus on her tonight. Jai Devi Maya. We will dim the lights once again so that the only light we have is the light that we light for ourselves in our hearts and our minds. And we focus on her. We offer her prayer. We offer her puja. We offer her our love. We sit upright. Tumhare bhavan mein, in your home, in your palace, jyot jage. There's a light lighting. Jyot jage mere paap bhage, and all of my sins are being burnt away. Ananda mangal. And instead, it is happiness and auspiciousness coming to me. Ananda mangal ho. Meri Amba, my divine mother, Meri Amba, tumhare bhavan mein jyot jage, jyot jage mere paap bhage, anand mangal ho, Meri Amba, anand mangal ho. For a minute, see that light. See Meri Amba, Teri Amba. ब्रह्मा जी वेद जप्पा है तेरे द्वारे मैया. ब्रह्मा जी वे अम्बा हे माता द्वारे जावा. ब्रह्मा जी वेद जप्पा है तेरे द्वारे. Help me to focus on you, to meditate on you. शंकर ध्यान लगाए मैया के द्वारे. शंकर ध्यान लगाए मैया के द्वारे. शंकर ध्यान लगाए अम्बा तुम्हारे भवन में ज्योत जागे. ज्योत जागे मेरे पाप भागे. आनंद मंगल हो मेरी अम्बा. Claim her for yours. आनंद मंगल हो। नारद गिरधर खारे तेरे द्वारे मैया, नारद हे मेरी अम्बा, नारद द्वारे जावा, नारद गिरधर खारे तेरे द्वारे। Now Krishna Bhagwan is calling us with his flute. कानूर बीन बजावे मैया के द्वारे, कानूर बीन बजावे मेरे माँ के द्वारे, कानूर बीन बजावे अम्बा। तुम्हारे भवन में sit upright, focus on her, shower her with your love, feel her presence as you come before her, full of love. My hair is standing on end as we come before you, Mataji. I pray. Take a deep breath in and out and in and out. I see her. Take a deep breath in and out once again. Put your hands together. Bow to the Divine Mother. Pray to her, Mataji. I've come today for my light and my energy to be energized and lit. Please be with me always. Please protect me always. Please fill me with love always. And I will always adore you. Anand Mangal ho. प्रेम से बोलो श्री नव दुर्गा देवी मैया की जय।
We join now in Purnahuti to be followed by Arti and closing prayer. Just a reminder that we continue each and every night from 6 p.m. to 7:30. Satsang continues, Puja continues. And on the 30th, we will be celebrating or observing Ram Navami. Puja will begin at 10 a.m. in the morning. You're invited to come join with us, perform your puja, and then we will have bhojan that will be served thereafter. Let us all join together. Hari Om. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Ratri Swaha Swada Namostute. Om Purnamadat Purnamidam Purnat Purnamodakshate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnami Bhavashishyate Om Sarvame Purnahum Swaha Achman Om Sarvatirta Samayuktam Sugandim Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Yaratam Grihana Parameshwaram Achmanyam Samarpe. The flame is fanned in all directions using a flower. Om Vanaspatir Sodbhuto Gandayu Gandutamaha Argya Devanam Dupoyam Parigrita. Wherever you are, direct both palms and seek that divine energy. Om Shri Analai Namo Namaha. Arti Bhajan.
जगदम्बा घर में दियरा वारली, जगतारण घर में दियरा वारली, जगदम्बा घर में दियरा वारली, जगतारण घर में दियरा
कपूर की भांति, कंचन थार कपूर की भांति।
मैया की आरती उतार गली हम,
मैया की आरती उतार गली है, जगदम्बा घर में दियरा बार गली, जगतारण घर में दियरा बार गली है, जगदम्बा घर में दियरा।
सोने की थाली में झंझना परोसन,
सोने सुनाली में झंझना परोसन,
मैया के भोग लगा रहे हम, मैया के
भोग लगा अली है, जगदम्बा घर में दियरा
बार गली है, जगतारण घर में दियरा
बार गली है, जगदम्बा घर में दियरा।
सोनी सुनाही गंगा जल पानी,
सोने सुराही गंगा जल पानी,
मैया की चरण पखारने हम,
मैया के चरण पखार अली है, जगदम्बा घर में दियरा बार गली है,
जगतारण घर में दियरा बार गली है, जगदम्बा घर में दियरा।
कंचन थाल कपूर की भांति,
कंचन थार कपूर की बाती,
मैया की आरती
उतार अली है, मैया के आरती उतार अली है, जगदम्बा घर में दियरा बार गली है, जगतारण घर में दियरा बार गली है, जगदम्बा घर में दियरा बार गली है, जगतारण घर में दियरा बार गली है, जगदम्बा घर में दियरा
पारनी
जगतारण घर में
दियरा।
Hari Om. As we conclude our puja this evening, having surrendered ourselves completely to the Divine Mother, we recognize our own shortcomings. We recognize our own difficulties that we face. So, Ma, as we come before you, we recognize that we do not know the pujas. We do not know the mantras nor the mudras. We come before you, notwithstanding, filled with our love for you. We ask for your blessing. As this final stotra is being chanted, brothers and sisters, let us pray to the Divine Mother, seeking her blessing, seeking the illumination in our hearts and in our minds, and the removal of all difficulty. We pray together.
तदपि जन जाने श्रुति महो, न चावानं ज्ञानं, तदपि जन जाने स्तुति कथा, न जाने मुद्रास्ते, तदपि जन जाने विलेपनं, परं जाने मातः, त्वदनुशरणक्लेशहरणं, विधेन ज्ञाने, द्रविरविरहीनालसतया, विधेय कृत्वा तव चरणननयोर्याच्युतिर्भूता, तरितशन्त्वं जननि सकलोद्धारिणि शिवे, कुपुत्रो जायेत कुमाताय न भवति
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय। वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। शिपोन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। प्रेम से बोले जगदम्बा देवी मैया की जय। श्री सच्चे सनातन धर्म की जय। सब कोई जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम। May the Divine Mother bless you and your family and indeed all of humanity. May you arrive safely at your destinations when you leave the mandir tonight and have a very productive and powerful day tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you with us again tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Jai Sita Ram.
I just want to remind you, tomorrow, instead of a pravachan, we will be doing the Devi Kavach. Those of you who have a family member who is not well, you yourself, you're not feeling well, doesn't matter, you come. Tomorrow we will say it together, we will sing it together, we will fill ourselves and arm ourselves with the kavach, the armor of the Devi. Prem se bol Shri Navdurga Devi Maiya ki jai.
And courtesy of our birthday boy, refreshments have been provided as you leave the mandir. Please partake as you go.
बार बार